Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sentinel Sports Extra Cavs post-game report. I am not coming to you live from Rocket Arena tonight. Boy, I bet the atmosphere there was amazing. I'm coming from you live from the Sentinel studios. And, the good news tonight is that the Cavaliers were able to pull out a victory in this game 5 of the Eastern Conference first round. They 125-120. The Cavaliers pulled out the win and now go up in the series 3-2. We'll recap the game in a minute. This post-game report, though, is brought to you by CT Roofing and Power Wash. They can help you with your roofing needs, your siding needs, power wash, power wash your deck, your sidewalk, your drive, your house, your stairs. They can help you with all that stuff. So you can call them at 440-278-0506, and they will come right out and give you a free estimate. So let's get to the particulars. As we said, the Cavs now lead the series 3-2. And, this was not the I'll say it. As my son texted me after the game, I don't know how they won that game. Well, yeah, I don't know either. Because when you turn the ball over 15 times and they turn into 28 points, how do you win the game? When the opposing bench, they both scored 43 points. The bench, this game was even. This game was close. Turnovers, exactly the same. Toronto did manage to get 8 more points off the 15 turnovers than the Cavs. Points in the paint, 48-48. How about that? You don't see that often. Second chance points, Toronto won that battle 13-11, so it's not was a huge gap. The fast break points, Toronto won that battle 26-6, and the Cavaliers still won this game. They out-rebounded the Cavs 48-35. They were better sharing the ball, 32-20. Out-assisted the Cavs, I guess is how you would say it. But somehow the Cavaliers won the game. I think one of the reasons, a big reason right here, Cavs won by 5 points. Cavs outshot the Raptors from three-point range 50% to 40%. The Cavs made 3 more three-point baskets. They made 18 out of 36. The Raptors made 15 of 38. So there's the difference right there. I mean, obviously, the Cavs, believe it or not, shot better from the free throw line than the Raptors. The Cavs shot 75%, made 21 of 28. The Raptors made 17 of 25. So I guess that could be the difference right there. So the three-point shooting and the foul shooting, which is unbelievable that the Cavs shot better from the foul line than anybody because they've just stunk it up from the foul line all year. Let's just be honest, they have. So, but in a close game, the three-point shooting and the foul shooting, believe it or not, gave the Cavs the win. The Cavs did shoot 53% from the field, 43 of 81, while the Raptors shot 44 of 95 for 46%. So that, that's another difference. But the Raptors once again out-rebounded the Cavs. The Raptors had 15 offensive rebounds. I mean, that's unbelievable. The Cavs had 4. I guess it is. Like my son said when he texted me. He brings up a good point. How did the Cavs win this game? All I know is they won it. Individual numbers. James Harden, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, but he also had 6 turnovers. Evan Mobley, 23 points, 9 rebounds. He did not turn the ball over, which is good. He did have 3 block shots, too. Mobley was the Cavs were a -2 when Mobley was on the floor. They were also a -4 with Allen on the floor. +10 with Harden on the floor. The biggest minus of the night was Donovan Mitchell. It was he had 19 points, but the Cavs were -9 when he was on the floor. I've been hard on Sam Merrill, but they were a +19 when Merrill was on the floor. He had 9 points tonight. So 9 doesn't seem like a lot, but it was enough. And Schroeder, big game tonight. People have been ripping on him. And he was 3 of 6 from 3-point range. And 7 of 11 from the field for 19 points. So Schroeder came up big tonight. Of course, the national media is going to talk about that Brandon Ingram was hurt. Well, it was funny last year when the Cavs had injuries. No one factored those in. You know, they just said that the Pacers were a better team. No one factored those injuries in. You know, so I believe Garland, Mitchell, and Allen all missed games against Indiana. So don't tell me that the injuries matter for the Raptors, but they didn't matter last year for the Cavs. So, you know, this is one win. Now you go back to Toronto on Friday night. You know, Toronto, RJ Barrett had 25 points. Scotty Barnes, he didn't have as good a game as he'd been having. He had 17 points. He did have 11 assists and 8 rebounds, so he was close to a triple-double. RJ Barrett did have a double-double with 25 points and 12 rebounds. But, you know, I mean, I've said all along the Cavs are a better team. This game shouldn't even been this close. The Cavs are a better team. I mean, but they have not played. I don't think they played well since game 1. I don't think they played very good in game 2, and I wrote about that. By the way, if you want to read about tonight's game, you can read about it, I'd say within an hour, on the LakeCountySentinel.com. That's LakeCountySentinel.com. Lake County Sentinel.com. Our writer, Ken Krisner, is there tonight. I could not be there, so he is there, and he's covering the game. And as soon as he gets the article to us, we'll have it up. And I think that you know, they had to win this game. They couldn't lose this game. They couldn't lose this game and go back to Toronto and think they were going to win the series. They just couldn't. Is it a sure thing that they go to Toronto and end the series? Yeah, probably not, knowing this team. They make everything difficult. So I'm thinking this series is probably going 7. So I'll probably be at Rocket Arena on Sunday afternoon or Sunday night, whenever that game is, because I just can't see them winning in Toronto on Friday. I hope I'm wrong, but the way this team has been all year, you know, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I'm going to say this too. I know people don't want to hear this. I'm not calling them soft. I hate that term. I hate that term so much. They play lazy sometimes. Lazy and careless. Absolutely they do. You don't have that many turnovers in a game and give up that many points on turnovers if you're not playing lazy and careless. That's what they do. They play that way sometimes. I don't know if it's they think they're so good that they can play like crap and they don't have to give their full effort. It sure seems like that. If they get through this round and they're playing a better team in the second round, let's see how their effort is. I'm telling you, I hate to call anybody lazy, but they play lazy sometimes. Absolutely, they play lazy sometimes. I watched it all year, up close. I've seen it. And sometimes I think to myself, what are they doing? What is going on? That's what I was thinking in the first half. That's what I was thinking in the first half, when they gave up 74 points. And here in the second half, they give up 46. How about putting that effort forward in the first half? And then you don't have to have a close game at the end. It's unbelievable. I'm glad they won the game. But I feel like they do play. They do play lazy and almost like they're not focused. How could you not be focused in the playoffs? We know they weren't focused for a lot of the 82-game season. You could see it when they lost to some terrible teams like Utah. But I don't know. They won the game. I don't know how they won the game, but they won the game. We pointed out a couple things that they did better than the Raptors. But the Raptors did a couple things better than them. So I don't know. A win is a win, right? And they're up 3-2. I'm not sure they can go to Toronto and win on Friday. I hope they can. But they are going to Toronto up 3-2. And anytime you have the advantage in a series, things look good for you. So coming into tonight, I don't know if things look so good for them. I really don't know. But they looked good. I don't think we have a game time for Friday yet. I don't see that anything's been announced. But I'm going to guess 8 o'clock. I really am. I'm going to guess 8 o'clock in Toronto on Friday night. That's my guess. So probably be on ESPN. Maybe on Prime. It might be on Prime. It's Friday night. It might be on Prime. So we'll find out. I doubt if it'll be on Peacock because they don't seem to have Friday night games on there. So I'm thinking ESPN or Prime. If the Knicks are playing Friday night, which I don't think they are, I was going to say it'll probably be on Prime because, ESPN wants the Knicks. But the Celtics, if they're playing Friday night, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know yet. But we will find out. And but there is a Friday night, and there's a chance for the Cavs to clinch a series win and move on to the second round. So we will be back with you. If not Friday night, we will be back with you on Sunday. If there's a game 7 at Rocket Arena, I'll be there. And we will come live from there with our postgame and our pregame report. And that's pretty much it for tonight. Once again, the Cavs win 125-120 over the Toronto Raptors at Rocket Arena and take a 3-2 lead in their first round series with the Toronto Raptors. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a great night and enjoy the win.